All right, gearing up for an interview as a rental service representative in agricultural machinery and equipment.
Yeah.
And you want to, really nail it.
Of
Well, we've
course.
got some great resources from RoleCatcher to help with that.
Absolutely.
Career guides, interview guides, all that good stuff.
The works.
Yeah, the works. We'll break it all down. You know what the job is all about, some insights into the industry, and we'll really spend a lot of our time diving deep into some interview questions.
Sounds good.
So it's not just about knowing the equipment.
Right.
It's about understanding the farmer, their needs,
That's
and
right.
connecting them with the right equipment.
It is.
And, of course, managing the whole rental process and giving them great customer service.
Exactly. It's not just about knowing the equipment. It's about understanding how to connect the right equipment to the farmer's needs, managing that whole rental process,
Right.
and then also providing that top-notch customer service.
Yeah, for sure. So paint a picture for our listener.
Okay.
What does a day in the life of a rental service representative look like?
So imagine this.
Okay.
A farmer walks in, right? They need a specific piece of equipment. They need it for a crucial task. You're the one who helps them choose the right machine.
Okay.
Not only choose the right machine, but explain its operation and ensure they have everything they need to get the job done efficiently and safely.
Wow.
You're also handling the paperwork, scheduling maintenance, keeping track of that inventory.
So it's kind of a lot.
It's a lot. It's a very dynamic role
Yeah.
that combines technical knowledge with people skills.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of that technical knowledge,
Yeah.
what are some industry trends that somebody interviewing for this position should be aware of?
The agricultural industry is embracing technology like never before.
Right.
Precision agriculture.
Okay.
With its GPS-guided tractors and data-driven decision-making, it's transforming how farmers operate.
Wow.
Sustainability is also a major focus these days.
That makes sense.
So familiarity with eco-friendly equipment and practices is a plus.
Okay, so that's something to, to
Yeah.
be aware of going in.
Absolutely.
Oh, that,
And the good news is,
yeah, Don.
this industry offers a steady employment outlook.
Okay, so good to know.
Yeah.
That's reassuring to hear.
Yeah.
But like any job,
Sure.
there are pros and cons.
Absolutely.
So what are some things that, candidates should consider?
On the plus side, you get to work with cutting-edge technology.
Yeah.
You get to interact with a diverse range of people
Okay.
and potentially enjoy some flexibility in your schedule.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
But it can also be physically demanding
Oh, okay.
with long hours, especially during peak seasons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So being able to handle stress and manage your time effectively is crucial.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
Now, before we tackle those interview questions,
Okay.
I have to ask about RoleCatcher's AI.
Sure.
How can it give candidates an edge in their preparation?
It's like having a personalized interview coach.
Oh, wow.
RoleCatcher's AI can analyze the specific job description you're applying for,
Okay.
and it can actually suggest ways to tailor your CV and answers to highlight the most relevant skills.
So it kind of does the work for you a little bit.
Yeah, it takes out some of the guesswork.
Okay.
It can even provide feedback on your responses, helping you refine your delivery and make a strong impression.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's a pretty cool tool.
It's all about, making sure you're putting your best foot forward.
Exactly.
Now, let's get down to, the heart of this deep dive,
Let's do it.
which are those interview questions.
Yes.
RoleCatcher's Guide provides 10 sample questions,
Okay.
and we're going to focus on the ones that really matter.
Sounds good.
So first up, can you tell us about your experience in the agricultural machinery and equipment rental industry?
All right, so this is where you showcase your passion for the industry.
Okay.
Even if you don't have direct experience in agricultural rentals,
Right.
you can highlight transferable skills from other fields. For example, if you've worked in construction equipment rentals,
Right.
you can talk about your knowledge of heavy machinery maintenance, customer service interactions, and inventory management.
So it's about kind of connecting the dots for the interviewer
Exactly.
and showing them how your skills translate
Yes.
to this specific role.
Exactly.
Okay. What are some potential follow-up questions they might ask?
Well, they might dig deeper into specific situations you've handled, asking things like,
Okay.
can you describe a time you had to deal with a difficult customer in the rental industry?
Okay.
Or what's your approach to explaining complex technical information to someone who's not familiar with machinery?
So be ready for those.
Be ready.
Okay, great points.
Yeah.
Let's move on to another common question. How do you prioritize and manage your daily tasks as a rental service representative.
Okay, so here, the interviewer is looking for organizational skills
Right.
and the ability to handle multiple responsibilities.
That makes sense.
You can really shine here by describing your system for prioritizing tasks, staying organized, and using tools like to-do lists or project management apps.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
For example, you could say something like, I
Mhm.
start each day by reviewing pending orders and scheduling deliveries.
Okay.
Then I prioritize customer inquiries and allocate time for equipment inspections and maintenance.
So it's all about showing them that you have
That plan of attack.
a plan of attack. Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of follow-up questions could they ask to dig deeper?
They might ask about a specific time you had to juggle multiple urgent requests,
Okay.
or how you handle unexpected challenges that disrupt your workflow.
So be ready to think on your feet.
Absolutely. Be adaptable.
Okay. Let's tackle a more technical question.
All right.
Can you describe your experience with equipment maintenance and troubleshooting?
Okay, so even if you're not a certified mechanic, showing some mechanical aptitude goes a long way. Highlight any experience you have with basic maintenance tasks, like checking fluid levels,
Okay.
greasing fittings, or inspecting belts and hoses.
Okay.
If you've ever diagnosed a problem or performed a minor repair,
Right.
share that experience.
Yeah. So for example,
Yeah,
a candidate could say, while I'm not a mechanic, I'm comfortable performing routine maintenance tasks and have some experience troubleshooting minor engine problems. I'm a quick learner and always eager to expand my knowledge.
that's a great approach. It
Mhm.
shows you're hands-on and willing to learn.
Right.
A potential follow-up question could be, what would you do if a customer reported a problem you couldn't solve over the phone?
Okay. So again, they're kind of
Testing you.
testing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's shift gears to customer service.
Okay.
How do you handle difficult customers or situations?
All right.
This is a crucial skill in any customer-facing role.
It is, and this question is all about demonstrating your ability to stay calm under pressure.
Okay.
Empathize with those frustrated customers. Right.
And find solutions that work for everyone involved.
Okay.
So, share a specific example of a time you successfully navigated a challenging customer interaction.
Right.
Highlight your communication and problem-solving skills.
For instance,
Yeah.
they might ask, tell me about a time you had to deal with an angry customer who was unhappy with the equipment they rented. How did you handle the situation?
Exactly. Be prepared to showcase your ability to de-escalate a tense situation
Right.
and resolve the issue professionally.
Yeah, you don't want to get flustered in that moment.
You don't.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about going above and beyond.
Okay.
Can you give an example of a time when you went above and beyond for a customer?
I love this one.
Yeah, this is where you can really shine.
This is your time.
Yeah.
Think of a time you exceeded expectations, solved a problem creatively, or anticipated a customer's needs before they even voiced them.
Okay.
This is your chance to demonstrate your dedication to customer satisfaction
Right.
and your willingness to go the extra mile.
For example.
A candidate could say, I once had a first-time farmer who was unsure about which equipment to rent. I spent extra time with him, explaining the options and helping him choose the most cost-effective solution for his needs. I even created a personalized guide with operating instructions and maintenance tips.
I love it. That's a great example.
Yeah.
It showcases your expertise and your commitment to helping customers succeed.
Right.
A potential follow-up question could be,
Right.
what motivates you to go above and beyond for customers?
So be ready to answer that one.
Be ready.
Now let's focus on equipment care. How do you ensure that equipment is properly maintained and serviced between rentals?
This is where your attention to detail and knowledge of safety procedures come in.
Right.
The interviewer wants to see if you have a system for routine inspections, preventive maintenance, and addressing any damage or wear and tear.
Right.
Describe your process for checking equipment after each rental,
Okay.
scheduling regular servicing,
Right.
and ensuring the safety of both the equipment and the next user.
Okay.
They might ask. Yeah.
What steps would you take if you noticed a piece of equipment was returned with potential damage?
Oh, okay, so you have to, kind of.
Think on your feet again.
Yeah.
Or, how do you stay up to date on the latest safety recommendations for operating and maintaining agricultural machinery?
Okay, so you have to know your stuff.
Yes, you do.
Be ready to demonstrate that commitment to safety and your knowledge of best practices.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about returns. How do you ensure that rental equipment is returned in good condition?
Okay, so here, you need to demonstrate your ability to set clear expectations with customers
Okay.
and enforce the terms of the rental agreement.
Okay.
Explain your process for communicating expectations,
Right.
conducting thorough inspections upon return,
Right.
and addressing any discrepancies or damages.
Okay.
It's all about protecting the company's assets and maintaining the value of that equipment.
Yeah.
So a strong answer might include,
Okay.
I always review the rental agreement with the customer.
Highlighting their responsibility for returning the equipment in the same condition it was received.
Okay.
I provide clear instructions on usage
Right.
and emphasize the importance of reporting any damage.
Right.
Upon return, I conduct a thorough inspection alongside the customer, documenting any discrepancies.
So it's all about, covering your bases,
Yeah,
being thorough.
absolutely.
Okay, that's great. A potential follow-up could be, how would you handle a situation where a customer refused to pay for damages they caused?
Ooh, a tough one.
Yeah, so be prepared for that one.
Be prepared.
Okay, now, let's move on to inventory management.
Okay.
Can you describe your experience managing rental inventory?
Here you highlight your organizational skills and ability to keep track of a constantly changing inventory.
Yeah, that sounds challenging,
It can be.
especially, I imagine, with agricultural equipment because it's so specialized.
Absolutely.
So discuss your experience with inventory management software, conducting physical inventory counts, identifying discrepancies, and optimizing stock levels to meet customer demand while minimizing costs.
I got it.
Okay, so a good answer could be,
Yeah.
I've used inventory management software to track availability, schedule maintenance, and generate reports.
Okay.
I'm also proficient in conducting physical inventory counts and investigating discrepancies.
Uh-huh.
I'm always looking for ways to optimize inventory levels to meet demand.
I like it.
Okay.
That demonstrates a good understanding of inventory management principles.
Okay.
A possible follow-up question might be,
Okay.
how would you handle a situation where demand for a particular piece of equipment exceeded our available inventory?
Oh.
Or what are your strategies for ensuring that equipment is readily available during peak seasons?
Right. So you've got to kind of,
Think ahead.
think ahead.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about building relationships with agricultural customers.
Okay.
Can you describe your experience working with agricultural customers?
This is where you showcase your understanding of their unique needs and challenges.
Right.
If you have prior experience working with farmers, share specific examples.
Okay.
Even if your background isn't directly related to agriculture, express your genuine interest in the industry and your willingness to learn.
Right. It's all about that passion.
It is.
They might ask.
Yeah.
What do you think are some of the key considerations when advising a farmer on the best equipment for their specific needs?
Good.
Or how would you build rapport with a customer who's hesitant to embrace new technology?
Those are great examples of follow-up questions
Yeah.
that dig deeper into your understanding of the agricultural customer.
All right. And finally,
Okay.
let's talk about staying ahead of the curve. How do you stay up to date on the latest trends and developments in the agricultural equipment industry?
This is all about demonstrating your passion for the industry and your commitment to continuous learning.
Okay.
Mention specific industry publications you read,
Right.
online resources you follow, trade shows you attend, and online courses or training programs you've taken.
Okay.
Highlight your proactive approach to staying informed.
For instance,
Yeah.
a candidate could say, I subscribe to Farm Equipment Magazine, follow relevant industry blogs and social media accounts, and attend trade shows whenever possible.
Okay.
I also utilize online resources like RoleCatcher to access the latest career guides and industry insights.
Love it. That's an excellent response.
Okay.
A potential follow-up question might be,
Okay.
what are some recent advancements in agricultural equipment that you find particularly exciting, and how do you see them impacting the industry?
Oh, okay. So they want to hear your thoughts.
They want to pick your brain.
Yeah, on the future of the industry.
Yeah.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground with those sample interview questions.
We have.
Now, how can a candidate leverage RoleCatcher's AI to make their answers even stronger and more targeted?
Inputting the specific job description into RoleCatcher allows its AI to analyze the keywords and skills emphasized by the employer. It can then provide feedback on your drafted responses, suggesting ways to tailor your answers and highlight the skills that are most important to that particular company.
So you're not just, giving generic answers.
Right.
It's about tailoring it to that specific company.
Exactly. It's like having a personalized editor for your interview prep.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So it's not just about giving generic answers. It's about showing the interviewer that you understand their specific needs.
Yes.
and that you're the perfect fit for their team.
Exactly.
Okay, now let's shift gears
Yeah.
and talk about what a career path in this field looks like.
Sounds good.
Okay, so let's delve into the different stages of a rental service representative's career
All right.
and the skills needed at each level.
Okay, so typically you'd start as a trainee,
Okay.
where you'd shadow experienced representatives,
Okay.
learn the ropes, and handle basic tasks.
So you're building a foundation,
Exactly.
getting that hands-on experience,
Yeah,
and soaking up knowledge from more seasoned professionals.
exactly. From there, you progress to a full-fledged representative,
Okay.
managing your own rentals,
All right.
interacting with customers, and taking on more responsibility.
So that's kind of like that next step where you start putting your skills to the test,
Yes.
building your own client relationships.
Absolutely.
Okay, what's next?
Next, you could move up to a senior representative role,
Okay.
potentially supervising a team,
Okay.
training new hires,
Right.
or handling more complex accounts.
So you're starting to take on more of a leadership role,
Exactly.
mentoring others,
Yes,
using those skills you've honed over time.
precisely.
All right, and then I imagine the path often leads to a management position,
Oftentimes.
overseeing the whole rental department.
Yeah.
Crafting strategies, setting goals, and guiding your team.
That's the path.
Wow, that's quite a journey.
It is.
What are some of the key skills and responsibilities that change as you climb that ladder?
So as a trainee, it's all about eagerness to learn,
Okay.
taking direction,
Right.
and mastering the basics of customer service and equipment operation.
So you're laying the groundwork
Yeah,
for a successful career in this field.
exactly.
Okay.
As a representative, you need strong communication skills,
Oh,
meticulous attention to detail for all that paperwork,
right.
and a knack for problem solving
Okay.
to handle those customer issues effectively.
So you're becoming the go-to person
Yes, you are.
for both customers and your colleagues.
Exactly.
Okay, what about senior representative?
Then, as a senior representative, leadership skills come into play.
Okay.
You'll need to guide and mentor others,
Right.
analyze performance data, and
Yeah.
manage multiple projects simultaneously.
So it's about making strategic decisions
It is.
and taking on more responsibility.
Precisely.
And then finally, as a manager,
Finally, as a manager.
you need, sharp business acumen to develop successful rental strategies,
Yes.
excellent communication, and interpersonal skills
Mhm.
to motivate your team,
Yes.
and the ability to navigate the ever-changing agricultural industry.
You got it.
Wow, that sounds like a challenging
It is.
but incredibly rewarding
It's
career path.
very rewarding.
Now, let's say someone is just starting out
Okay.
and eager to break into this field.
Right.
What advice would you give them?
Internships
Okay.
or entry-level positions at rental companies specializing in agricultural machinery
Okay.
are great ways to gain that practical experience.
Stick your foot in the door.
Get your foot in the door.
Roll up your sleeves.
Yeah.
Show them you're ready to learn.
Exactly.
Okay.
Volunteering at farms or agricultural organizations can also expose you to various equipment
Oh,
and help you build connections within the industry.
so you're kind of demonstrating your passion
Yes.
and dedication. Now, for those already working in the field
Okay.
and looking to climb that career ladder,
All right.
what are some strategies they can consider?
Moving into management is a common progression.
Okay.
Volunteer for leadership roles within your department.
Right.
Seek opportunities to mentor new hires
Okay.
and continuously develop your business skills.
So show them that you're ready to
Take the lead.
take on more responsibility,
Yeah.
lead a team.
Lead a team.
Okay.
Another path is to specialize in a particular type of equipment,
Okay.
becoming the go-to expert for tractors,
Okay.
harvesting equipment,
Right.
or precision agriculture technology
Okay.
can make you a valuable asset.
So you're finding your niche,
Yes,
becoming the ultimate resource for that specific area.
precisely.
That-
And for those with an entrepreneurial spirit,
Okay.
starting your own rental business is always an option.
That's the ultimate leap.
It is.
But no matter which path you choose, continuous learning is crucial in this ever-evolving industry.
It is, absolutely. Taking online courses,
Okay.
attending industry conferences,
Yeah.
subscribing to publications,
Okay.
and engaging in online forums
Okay.
are all great ways to stay ahead of the curve.
It's like subscribing to a magazine for your career,
I like it.
Making sure you're always up to date
Absolutely.
on the latest trends and technology.
It's a great way to put it.
And don't forget to tap into the power of AI
Yes,
with tools like RoleCatcher.
absolutely.
Their platform can provide personalized feedback and insights to help you refine your skills and advance your career.
It can.
It's like having a secret weapon in your career arsenal.
It is.
Well, folks, I think we've covered a ton of ground today.
We have.
From understanding the role of a rental service representative
Yes.
to exploring the career path and gaining valuable insights into acing that interview.
We've certainly had a productive deep dive into this exciting field.
But before we move on, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up with some final thoughts and tips to help you land your dream job in the world of agricultural equipment rentals.
Sounds good. It's fascinating, how this role blends that technical expertise with people skills.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to have both.
So for our listener out there,
Yeah.
what does all this mean as you're getting ready for that interview?
It means you're not just walking in blind.
Right.
You got a solid understanding of what a rental service representative does, the trends that are shaping the industry, and how to tackle those common interview questions.
Right.
Plus, you've got RoleCatcher's AI in your corner to help you, refine your answers.
Right.
And showcase your best self.
Yeah, and don't forget the passion.
No, absolutely.
This is an industry where enthusiasm and a willingness to learn
Yes.
can really set you apart.
That's so true.
Yeah.
The agricultural landscape is constantly changing. Embracing that change and staying curious will make you a valuable asset
Yeah, for sure.
to any team.
Now, before we wrap up,
Okay.
I have a final thought for you to consider.
Right.
Imagine you've landed the job.
Okay.
What's that first piece of equipment
Oh,
you'd be most excited to learn about and rent out?
that's a great question. For me, it would have to be one of those massive combine harvesters.
Really?
The technology they pack is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And they play such a crucial role in, bringing food to our tables.
Right.
How about you?
I think I'd be drawn to the, precision agriculture tools,
Oh, okay.
like those GPS-guided tractors
Yeah.
or drones for crop monitoring.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's amazing how technology is revolutionizing farming,
It is.
and I'd love to be, part of that evolution.
I can see that. It's about finding that niche
Right.
that sparks your interest
Right.
and fuels your passion.
Yeah, exactly. And that
Yeah.
passion
Yes.
will shine through in your interview and throughout your career.
It will.
All right, folks, that's a wrap on our deep dive into the world of agricultural machinery and equipment rental service representative.
That's it.
We hope you found this, informative and insightful.
Best of luck with your interview prep.
Yeah, good luck out there.
Remember, confidence and preparation are key.
And don't forget to check out RoleCatcher
Yes.
for all your career and interview
It's
needs.
a great resource.
Their AI-powered tools can give you that extra edge to land your dream job.
For sure.
Until next time,
Yes.
keep learning,
Keep exploring.
keep exploring, and keep diving deep.
And keep diving deep. Yeah, it's like having that mental picture of yourself in the role, succeeding.
Yeah, visualization is so powerful,
Absolutely. It can really boost your confidence.
For
It can
sure.
help you project that enthusiasm
Yeah.
during the interview.
It's all about that positive energy,
It is.
Well, I think we've given our listener a lot to consider as they prepare for this exciting career opportunity.
I think so too. We covered the key skills, those industry trends,
Yeah.
and, how to approach those interview questions that can sometimes be a little tricky.
Right, and they have that power of RoleCatcher's AI,
Yes.
to help them kind of refine their responses.
Yes.
Make a lasting impression.
Absolutely.
So, to our listener out there, remember, you've got this.
You got this.
Go into that interview with confidence. Showcase your passion for the industry.
Yes.
And don't be afraid to, let your personality shine through.
Let it shine.
Yeah, and remember, continuous learning is key.
It is.
This industry is always evolving.
Yes.
So stay curious.
Stay curious.
Keep exploring.
Keep exploring.
And never stop seeking new knowledge.
That's great advice.
We hope this deep dive has equipped you with the insights and tools you need to succeed
We
in
do.
the world of agricultural machinery and equipment rental.
Best of luck out there.
Until next time,
Until next time,
keep learning,
keep growing.
keep growing, and keep diving deep.
And keep diving deep.